Hello there, H+III+T, it's a boot that dang on time. Welcome to the second episode of the Dang on Gundam Wing episode review. Now, today we're going to be talking about episode 2 of Gundam Wing, the Gundam Death Scythe. If you have not seen that episode, you should probably go watch it right now because you won't know what I'm freaking talking about. So, I'll give you a second to go watch it. Okay, so assuming you went and saw that episode and such, let's go ahead and talk about it. Now, last episode was pretty much like building up the plot. This episode is building up the characters. For example, the first thing you see is Hiro in a fencing class in the boarding school or college or wherever it is there. Like, they say it's a school, but we don't know like what kind of school it is. It's obviously not a public school because they have uniforms. It is like super preppy. I didn't see Zoe 101 or Earl Sweatshirt anywhere, so maybe it's not a boarding school. But they're 14, so it can't be like a college. So I'm gonna say they're at like Professor X's like school for the gifted, because that's the only thing I can think of. But that's not here nor there. So at the freaking boarding school, he's in the dang on fencing class. That's Hiro Yui I'm talking about. And they're doing the little fencing joint, and the guy with the bleach blonde hair saying, "Oh, why'd you rip up Relina's invitation? That wasn't very nice of you." So they have a little fencing match, and of course Hiro wins, and he says the little catchy line at the end, "Oh, next time, why don't you tell me earlier so I give you the invitation instead of ripping it up?" Clever? I mean, I guess. I'm starting to realize, like, the older I get, like, the more I watch this show. I'm not going to say it's cheesy, but there are some parts, especially in the character building arcs, sometimes Gundam is just so cheesy. Like, I know it was like the early 90s, but I mean, my Moses, like, Hiro could have had a better comeback, let's keep it a buck, but that's neither here nor there, I'm just being picky. So, they introduce, like, more, Duo Maxwell. Duo Maxwell is old dude with, like, the really long braid thing. That's, like, one long braid. I don't know if he's future or something, but yeah, him and his Gundam Death Scythe, hence the episode title, Gundam Death Scythe. And Gundam Death Scythe is one of my favorite Gundams, actually. He's the big black one with, like, the wings and such. He's got the dang on scythe, like the Grim Reaper scythe thing. I think that Gundam is awesome, and I think Duo is a great character to go through with it. Fun fact, I think in the English dub, that guy is the voice of Wolverine from X-Men Evolution. Just wanted to throw it out there. If anybody got that, then thumbs up. But that's neither here nor there. So, yeah, they introduce him a little bit more. He's doing some, like, reconnery type stuff, and he's, like, basically doing the random filler thing that you do in this show. You just destroy things. And they don't tell you why they're doing it, but they're just destroying things. And they give you, like, a quick cut of the other 3 pilots as well. They show Catra for a second, and he's talking about how beautiful the Earth is. Because, again, he's the artsy, we are the world guy. Then they had Wu Fang. He was purchasing, I think, explosives from the Chinese government. And, again, these guys were 14, so why they would sell him, that's neither here nor there. Then they showed Churro Barton. He's the guy with the Bieber swoosh. The extreme Bieber swoosh. He joined the circus. I wish I was making that up, but no, he joined the circus. But trust me, that is actually surprisingly a crucial part to his character, so he joins the circus. So I guess it's like showing that even though we're focusing on 2 people, everyone else has something going on. Again, it's just building character. Not much really happened this episode. The first few episodes are kind of slow, but on the slick. They're covering a lot, so you got to make sure you're paying attention. Hiro, I'm not sure if you saw that part when, like, he was on the computer. It pretty much explains not why he's at the school, but how he's at the school. You know what I mean? They showed him clearing his student loans. They showed him clearing his passports and stuff. And it's like, I guess they, like, know how to hack into computers and stuff. Because, like, there's a lot of things that are unexplained, but they try to cover it as they go. So they had a little scene showing that Hiro was hacking into the school computer. So I guess that's how he's magically in this school and nobody notices. The thing that's really bothering me, and I want to really focus on this because they're harping on it so much, and I didn't notice it the first few times I watched this, but let's really talk about this here for a second. Why does Relina care? Why does Relina care about Hiro at all? She has seen him a total of once. and she's just struck. I mean, we're not even in February, and I freaking saw Cupid in the background doing the Cupid shuffle, just extra getting the green arrow on, like, I mean, like on some freaking, like, Legolas type stuff. Like, she is struck hard. She's Twitter paid as something fierce. And here's the thing, they don't explain what that is. Like, no spoiler alert, but they're, like, never gonna explain. Like, why is she so interested in Hiro? Dude, that comes from the freaking sky, and then, like, let's count how many times in this episode Hiro tried to kill her. Literally, towards the end of the episode, had her at gunpoint. And she gets in front of Duo, like, no, what do you want to go and shoot him for? Why do you care? Why is she even there? She was, like, depressed at her birthday party. Oh, that guy I only saw once isn't here, and so I have to be depressed. Why? Why does she care? They never explain this. And again, I love this show a lot. There's not really that much wrong with it, but I can't review it if I don't talk about the negative points. I don't get why she cares so much. I mean, you guys have been watching this with me. Is there, like, an interaction I missed here to show, oh, we gotta have a back and, like, you know, why does she care? Why would she leave her birthday party to go to, a weapons, where were they, like, the military base or something? They were at a random military base, and she follows it just like, what is that, Hiro? Those are torpedoes, aren't they? What are you gonna do with that, Hiro? Are you gonna hurt somebody, Hiro? Why are you gonna shoot? Like, why do you care? Why are you even there in the front? I don't understand her attachment to Hiro, but I'm nitpicking because I'm trying to find something negative out of a show that honestly doesn't have much negative in it. I think the way that they're building the characters are pretty good, and if you guys are watching this for the first time, I really envy you. Like, you know, leave a comment and tell me what you guys are thinking so far. But yeah, not much happened in episode 2. Hiro got introduced. No, sorry. Duo got introduced. My fault. Duo Maxwell got introduced, and man, I want to say more, but it's only been 2 episodes, so there's not really much to say, but, yeah, just pay attention to the characters. Pay attention to the 5 Gundam pilots, because their little story development arc here is very important, so make sure you're paying attention to that. Again, not much happened in this episode, just the adventures of Relina following Hiro for some reason. And I assume, like, the driver Pagan, he's the guy with, like, the really aggressive mustache who's been driving around Relina. When she left the party, she was being driven by someone. So I guess that was Pagan. If Relina's mom was like, no, don't go, why would the driver take her to a military base? Is she, like, paying him extra money on the side? Like I said, I'm nitpicking because there's not that many bad things about this series. But leave a comment. Tell me what you guys think about the series so far. This has been episode 2. Go ahead and watch episode 3 so when we get to it next week, you guys will know what I'm talking about. I think more happens in the next episode. More characters get introduced, so we can say more than just what is Relina doing. Oh, she didn't have a monologue this episode, so that's good. Yay! Anyway, H+III+T, dang on Gundam Wing episode review. This has been episode 3. Go ahead and watch. No, this has been episode 2. Excuse me. Go ahead and watch episode 3. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Yeah.